so much to do.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Just making Okay, so we have got everything sorted. I can see the stats for the stream, I can see the chat. Everything's sorted today, which is a miracle, because behind the scenes, I was not very organised today. I was definitely not very organised today. So, welcome back. Oh, why have I got my umbrella on? For once I'm streaming and it's good weather. It's good. Right, so we have some mail for some reason. Oh, the Perfect Romance Star Path ends soon. So, I believe I have done the routine duties. Yep, I have done these. And the main duties are done. So we have unlocked everything on here. Which means that it can be collapsed like that. So we don't need to worry about the Perfect Romance Star Path. But let's say this is the current challenge, which is the Wild West Wonders. I have done the Dream Snaps. I did it in a video. That is what I did. Admittedly, the camera angle is a little bit weird. However, I like it. There's a lot of dead space to the side that is pointless, but kind of filled it in with some motifs. But that is my Dream Snaps. Let's have a look on the Dream Teams, because someone in my Dream Team does want to show it. Let me go Team Feed. If it loads, this is really slow. Come on, load. So that's actually a really nice Dream Snaps. I like that. That's a really nice Dream Snaps. So this was made by hang on, I need to show what the name is on Dreamlight. So this was made by Survivor 6. Who has appeared in my Pokopia videos once. Same person. But yeah, so that is Survivor 6's Dream Snaps. I quite like that photo. It's a very nice photo. So we will see how well we do on the Dream Snaps at the weekly reset tomorrow. All being well, I will make sure to get a video made and released tomorrow before I stream Pokopia. Okay, let's quickly have a look in the shop, because we actually can take this a little bit slower today. Because all we're doing today is... Oh, this is quite nice. Hang on. Oh, that's nice because of the thing. I mean, it's quite a nice stained glass door, but it looks even better with the kind of curtain thing behind it. That's quite cool. So what we're going to do today is, as the title says, we are going to be doing some questing. So we're not going to do the daily quest with Remy. We've got a warm welcome, which I don't know what... Okay, I have a lot of random quests. while we think about it, I might go and just see if I can get some of these. Though I don't know. We might. We might do that later. And then we've got a very magical mini. We just need to talk to Warner for that one. To be honest, I don't know any of the storyline because I've just been skipping through when I've needed to talk to them for something. So, in fairness, I don't know what's going on with that quest, so we'll see if we can find out anything from Moana, who I'm guessing is going to be on the beach. Yeah. Which we decided in the last stream, we designed the beach. If you did see that, you can check it out on my channel. That needs sorting. That needs sorting, because that's a bit of a issue. But let's speak to Moana. Hey Moana, quick question. What do you like best about Minnie? About Minnie? Well, there's O. Or, how about O? I can't forget. I've got it. What makes Minnie the most special is her strength of heart. No matter what storms come, Minnie's way, she just hoists the sails and keeps going. She never gives up. And she knows everyone in the village, so she knows so many great stories. Now that I think about it, she kind of reminds me of my grandma Tala.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so gather dream shards to finish Merlin's spell. 6 dream shards. Okay, let's head to the Meadow Island. This way. So, dream shards to finish Merlin's spell. So it needs 6 of these, so we'll grab those. There we go, and return to Merlin to complete this spell, whatever the spell is. This is what I get for not actually paying attention to the quest for the whole time we're doing it. Should we actually see? So, it's some spell book. Okay, so there's notes in it in Minnie's handwriting. And then... Oh, okay, so it's to stop her disappearing into the here and there again. There we go. We figured out what the quest is about. Merlin is in the plaza, so let's head over there. We'll head over to the plaza, speak to Merlin, see what he has to say, and get him to cast his magic. Dream shards, 6 of them, there we go.
Oh, hello.
I spoke to the other villagers and gathered these dream shards. Is there anything else we need for the spell? Spell? What spell? Oh dear. Well, I'm afraid we've had a bit of a misunderstanding. I merely needed these dream shards for my research. Terribly sorry.
Goodness.
I thought you understood. No. I'm afraid there isn't any sort of spell or enchantment that will solve Minnie's problem. But there must be some way to help her. Oh yes, not to worry. There certainly is. You see, what protects Minnie, what protects all of us here, is an altogether different sort of magic. Friendship, love, care. And that's what binds this valley together. And kind words and small favours are the source of all this magic. Minnie simply needs to be shown that spirit will never leave this place. So that's why you wanted me to talk to some of the other villagers. If I tell Minnie what they said, it will remind her of the love that binds us all together, and that everyone is safe here so long as we never forget it again. I'll give it a try. Thanks, Merlin.
I shall.
So we need to speak to Minnie, who is in the meadow. Okay.
Wait.
So let's go into the meadow. And we can speak to Minnie, if we can see her. Said she was... there she is. I was going to say, it said she was here. Okay. Oh, hello, Corey. Was Merlin any help sorting out this magical muddle? The books he lent me had so much interesting information, but nothing that will help us. Merlin gave me a very powerful spell. He did? What sort of spell? Well, it's a spell that binds this whole village together. It's a kind of magic that runs on kind words. Really? That does sound like a very special kind of magic. Merlin got me to talk to some of the other villagers so we could remind you of how important you are around here. Elsa told me about how you're always there to listen to her whenever she needs a friend. And Anna told me that nobody can make her laugh like you do, except maybe Olaf. And Moana, she said that what she loves best about you is your strength of heart, and that you never give up no matter what. Oh my, I don't know what to say, Corey. That is so sweet, and I'm very grateful. But how does that stop us from disappearing into the here and there? Because that's the magic, Minnie. We'll never disappear again as long as we never stop caring for each other. Oh, of course. It's so simple. I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't see it before. Well, I guess I can return these books to Merlin. As long as you and I are here, I know everything will be okay. Because I'll always make sure everyone knows how loved they are. And I'll always protect the valley. I know you will. Oh, I just thought of something else. I was so worried about everyone disappearing, I didn't realise how much clay I asked you to bring me to build that rustic clock tower. Was it too much? It was so much clay. It was so much clay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Corey. I didn't realise how hard it would be to find. To thank you, I found some clay myself. I want you to have it so you can build whatever you like. And Uncle Scrooge says he's so happy that the rustic clock tower is helping keep time in the village that he wants to give you a little reward too. Here you go. So we've got 50 clay and 500 star coins. Okay, that's a nice quest. I guess that quest was made just because people complained of the amount of clay it costs to make this rustic clock tower that I've kind of covered up. I've like massively covered it up. Right, so other quests that we have then. A warm welcome, we can do that because we've already started that quest. So Goofy wants to share a funny activity with you. He suggests you should cook together and that gathering some herbs would be a good place to start. Okay, so let's go and find Goofy, not too far away. Oh boy, just imagine what we can cook with all these great ingredients. Let's make something everybody will love. A challenge, I love it. Yippee, come on, let's cook. Okay, cook a meal using basil or oregano. Okay. We can do that real easy. So we'll go over here. And to be honest, we can be very lazy with this. But we'll just make a basil berry salad. We'll be sensible. Go back to Goofy with your meal. Does that smell good? Everybody's going to want a plate. If you keep cooking like this, you'll be best friends with your neighbours in no time. There's nothing like sharing a meal together to make a neighbourhood feel like a family. Okay, well that was a nice quick quest as well. So we've been live for 13 minutes and already done 2 quests. So we've got a lot of quests locked. Quests available that we haven't started. And then down here, these are the ones that are locked because of different requirements. So, next quest is locked. Okay, yeah, so that's the Cheshire Cat's level 10 quest, which we're not doing. I honestly do not want to ever do another quest with the Cheshire Cat, to be honest. Right, let's go up to actually where we have some quests. Belle has a new quest, which is Belle's level 2 quest. Let's do that. What level is Belle? Belle is, level 2. Okay, well we'll do that quest with her then. Let's see if we can find Belle. And we can do this quest with her. So that seems like a good idea. Let's see then. So Belle, I'm guessing, is going to be at home. So we'll go over to Belle's house and start this quest with her. So Belle lives in the forest, hidden away, in her own little area where she lives with Beast, Cogsworth and Lumiere. So we just need to go through the nice expansive gardens and we can go and speak with Belle. Hello, Belle.
Hello.
Bonjour. Book hunt. Bonjour, Corey. Would you have time to help me with a small book-related problem? Of course. Well, you see, when I came to your valley, I had to pack lightly, so I could only bring a few books, and I've already read most of them. I'd like to read something new, so I asked Merlin if I could borrow from the Dreamlight Library, but he said no. He explained that too many books have been borrowed in the past and not returned. But the library should be open to everyone. Merlin agrees, but he's rather frustrated with the situation and doesn't want to lose any more books. I'd like to make sure that the library reopens, so I was wondering if you could help me locate some of the missing books. Of course we can help with that. That's wonderful, thank you. Now, why don't I get half of the books from the list while you get the other half? Could you go see Goofy, Mirabelle, Mr. McDuck and Remy and ask for their library books
When
back?
I imagine far-off places.
Okay, so let's go do this. And we can get the Dreamlight Library back open. So we do have an update releasing 1 week tomorrow. I was going to say 1 week today. So 1 week tomorrow we've got a new Dreamlight Valley update releasing. I will be live that day. I will be live for the update. I just need to check what time because I can't remember, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna just quickly see what time we will be able to be live on the 8th. So it's the 8th of April is the update. April the 8th. So I will be live probably from 8 PM, I think. So that's quite nice, quite easy. So yeah, we'll be live 8 PM for the update stream. And that is the update to add Pocahontas to the valley. Right, okay. I will get the name of the update quickly and then we'll progress with this quest. So, it is the quest Whispers of the Wind, which arrives on April 8th. That is all the information we have at the minute. As we bring Pocahontas to the valley, we are meant to be getting a new building, which was teased on the 23rd, so about 8 days ago. Yeah, around 8 days ago, that was teased. So hopefully that'll be a good building. Hopefully we can get that next week when we do the stream. So next week it is going to be Pokopia Tuesday probably.
Have you a moment, my friend?
Unless we stream Saturday. We'll have to see. But right, let's see then if we can find any of these characters. Remy.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Book Hunt. Corey, always good to see you. What can I do for you today? Belle and I are gathering books borrowed from the library, and you want me to return the one I borrowed. Trust me, I wish I could. Unfortunately, there's one small problem. I lost it. I'll find it. That would be great if anybody could do it. If anybody could do it, it's you. Okay, here's what happened. I was reading the novel Extraordinary Rat Ventures, about a rat adventurer on the pontoon on Dazzle Beach. But then Donald tripped on a turtle and started yelling. He startled me so much I dropped the book in the water. It's got to be ruined, right? Knowing Merlin, he must have enchanted all of the books from the Dreamlight Library to protect them from getting damaged. You think so? I guess that would be a pretty Merlin thing to do. I'll try to fish it out from Dazzle Beach once I get the rest of the books back. Thanks. Okay, so that's what we need to do to get that book back. Welcome to everyone that is watching the stream. If you are enjoying watching me do some quests, I've just got in the wrong building. If you are enjoying watching me do some quests, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. And let's head over into this shop here. Oh, hang on, Scrooge isn't in his shop. Who's manning the shop if Scrooge is there?
Hello.
Corey, I cannot wait to hear what new opportunity you have for me today. It's more about something you have for me, actually. Bal and I are looking for missing books from the library, and you're supposed to have one of them. Ah, yes. Coin pool theory. A fascinating subject. In fact, I have a mind to keep it for myself. You can always borrow it again. Aye, I might just do that, after I reimburse the library, of course. But unfortunately, I no longer have the book. So where is it? It's quite a humorous tale, actually. I was on Dazzle Beach digging for treasure, but alas I couldn't find a rusted farthing. To get a bit of relief for the sun, I sat down in one of the holes I dug, and decided to do some reading. After a spell of reading, I got up and filled it in all the holes I'd made. It was only once I got back to the plaza that I realised the book was missing. I must have buried it by mistake. I plan to go and dig it back up, but I have no idea which hole I buried it in. Don't worry, I'll find it. One book treasure hunt to dig it up on Dazzle Beach coming right up.
Remember, time is money.
So Goofy and Mirabelle. So where's Goofy then? Goofy is in the glade, so we'll go and deal with that. So we'll go and speak with Goofy.
How's it going?
Howdy, and hello to ya. Book hunt. Howdy, Corey. What brings you by? I have this list of books villagers forgot to return to the Dreamlight Library, and your name is on it. Gosh, I knew something slipped my mind. Look, I got the book right here. Please tell Merlin I'm really sorry. Okay, at least that was a nice easy one. This book is called Bear in Mind. Was it helpful? I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. It's all about helping you not forget anything. And I was remembering lots of stuff, so I thought it worked. But then I forgot to return the book, so I guess it didn't. Oh, don't worry about it. Keep up the good non-remembering work, Goofy. Thanks, Coy, and thanks for helping Merlin care for the Dreamlight Library. And Mirabelle, who is in the meadow. So let's go and speak with Mirabelle, and we can return the books to the library slowly but surely. That is going to be the plan. So we'll go and do that. Assuming Mirabelle's not left the meadow, that is. No, she's in my garden. Okay.
Oh, I have something to tell you.
Hola.
Hola.
Book hunt. Corey, I'm so glad to see you. I really need your help. I was trying to make stuffed toys that look like some of my cousin Antonio's animal friends. So I had a book. Yeah. So I borrowed a book of sewing patterns, crafty creatures, from the library. But then I saw Remy and he wanted me to taste the new arapas he made, which of course I had to do, and now I can't find the book. That's just what I'm here to talk to you about. Really? Phew, that's a relief. The last place I remember having it was in the plaza when I was feeding the squirrels. I'll start by looking at the plaza.
excuse me?
Okay. So gather the borrowed books. So we'll go to the beach in a second, but I am told that somewhere in the
It's
plaza
time for craft.
we should find a book. Right here. So we found crafty creatures. So let's get Coin Pool Theory and the Extraordinary Rat Ventures. And let's see then. So more than likely, if it's in the water, it's going to be a gold ripple. More than likely, and more than likely here because there's two ripples accidentally on top of each other. So we'll do the gold one because that's probably the right one. So we will fish up this gold ripple, which is the Extraordinary Rat Ventures and Coin Pool Theory buried on the beach. Okay, so let's see then. We've got a few diggy spots over here. That was just a night shard. What's this one then? Oops. What's this one then? Another night shard, okay. Is there any over there? No, right. We will check behind all of the buildings here. Just to make sure it's not hiding away. And so we're just looking for a little diggy spot to hopefully find Coin Pool Theory, which is allegedly buried somewhere in the beach. Though, unless it's buried underneath a shop or a building, I'm not seeing it. Right, well, it's not over there. I would have thought it wouldn't bury anything actually inside, underneath anything, so it should be along here somewhere. We'll have to see if we can find it. Ah, hang on. That looks like a mysterious book. That is Coin Pool Theory. Bring the books to Belle. Okay, so let's go get on a horse. And we will go back to Belle's house out in Beast's Castle. There we go. So we will give her the books.
Hello.
Oh, thank you, Corey. You found all the missing books. Now we can return them to Merlin. Please come with me. I'm sure he'll want to thank you.
Au revoir.
Listen to Belle talk to Merlin. Okay, so we will go and follow Belle. Hopefully she can find Merlin. Ah, there we go. And we will listen to them talk. Merlin, if you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss. An intellectual pursuit, I hope. And what would that be? Corey and I wanted to help the library.
Oh,
So we found some of your missing books. You did? Why, that's stupendous. I was sure I'd never get them back. Goodness, I must say I'm quite impressed. In fact, I'd like to invite you both to become honorary Dreamlight librarians. A librarian? Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Well,
Of course, you'll have to familiarise yourself with my classification system. Perhaps you can start by finding the proper place for all the books you've brought back. But what if we put something on the wrong shelf? Don't you worry. I've cast an enchantment for such a possibility.
how amusing.
If you put something in the wrong section, the shelf itself will let you know.
This valley
Okay,
seems enchanted.
so we need to go to the Dreamlight Library and return the books. So let's go and do that. If you are enjoying, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. It will greatly help us out because there is a few people watching.
I'm so glad to
Right,
get
so
to talk
Corey, thank you so much for your help. The Dreamlight Library is reopened and I'm really looking forward to helping it. I was able to find the correct spots for all but 3 of these books. I'm hoping you can assist me. The first one is the sewing book you got from Mirabelle, Crafty Creatures. There are only 3 classifications that I haven't tried. Owl Care, How to Train Your Sugar Pot, and Wondrous Arts and Crafts. I think Crafty Creatures belongs in Wondrous Arts and Crafts, I think. That was my first choice. I hope it's the right one. I put the book on the shelf and nothing odd happened. Merlin told us the library would let us know if we made a mistake. So I think we got it right on the first try. Now the second book we need to shelve is the one Mr. McDuck borrowed called Coin Pool Theory. The classifications I haven't tried are Monetary Physics and Swim Strokes, Metamorphosis for Beginners and Magic Jewels 101. I think Monetary Physics. Goodness, do you think the book is about swimming in actual coins? Is that possible? I'll most certainly put it on my reading list, but for now I'll put it on the shelf. That was the right shelf, and on the first try, it seems we make a rather good team. Now the last book is the one I got from Ursula, Cursed Negotiations, making better devious deals. She said it was very inspiring. The only shows I haven't tried are Wizard Interior Design, Magical Contract Law, and Prophecies. What could go wrong? It's gonna be Magical Contract Law. It does sound like a book about magical law, doesn't it? I'll just go see. That was the right shelf. I'd say we're quite the team. Everything worked on the first try. Corey, you've been such a wonderful help. Thank you. You did most of the work. Well, I'm glad I got to do it with you. Now that we're finished, I plan to start reading one of the books in the library. I've made a list of the ones I'm most looking forward to. But while I was placing Cursed Negotiations, making better devious deals, back where it belongs, I found something at the back of the shelf, hidden behind the other books. It's a rather mysterious book, written in letters I've never seen before. I wonder what it says. Could be the first chapter to a new adventure. That's what I was hoping too. I'm going to try and decipher this mysterious book. I have to know what it's about. Thank you again, Corey, for helping me find the missing volumes so everyone can enjoy the library. I'll see you
I
soon.
knew you could do it.
Okay, so that is the next quest done. We've done 3 quests so far, which is absolutely amazing. So let's see who else has a quest for us to do. We've got Buzz Quest. We've got a quest for Cogsworth. Cruella has a quest for us. As does Daisy. Donald, Goofy has a quest. Hades, Jack, Jafar, Lady, Lumiere, Maleficent, Merida, Mike Wazowski, Mirabelle, Mother Gothel, Olaf, Sally, who we've done a hidden requirement for, whatever that hidden requirement was. Sully's got a quest for us, and I did just see Tigger as well, and Tramp, Vanellope, Wally are all who we have quests for at the moment. So let's Who should we do a quest for? I say, should we do a quest with... We'll do a quest with Buzz. Let's do a quest with Buzz Lightyear, I think. Yeah. He's at his house, so we'll go over to his house in the Frosted Heights. So we will just go over here and we can make sure that we can get at least some more quests done during the stream today. That's the plan. A bunch of random quests. As of when we do actually finish the quest line with anyone, I will see what quests I've done on camera and I will try and edit them into a video or two. Talk to Buzz. Right, talk. There we go. This rally appears to be approaching optimal condition. A Space Ranger recruit. Corey, I've done a thorough surveillance of the valley, but I've yet to find the best way to make myself useful here. Could you assist me? I'd love to help. Great. Well, I'm not used to feeling unsure of myself. I've become quite skilled at being a toy, but here I don't have to freeze whenever a human walks by. Everyone I speak to is so tall, and to that, some of you have magic powers. I may have karate chop action and high pressure space wings, but I don't have that. You're a hero in your own way. I'm glad you think so. I may be a foot tall and made of plastic, but part of me will always feel like a real Space Ranger. That's it, Buzz. That's what you could do around here. You could set up a Star Command outpost. You mean like a local law enforcement unit? That might just work. I could go on missions, uncover mysteries, patrol the perimeter, and my first act will be to recruit you into the ranks. Welcome aboard, cadet. We'll use the RV as the Star Command headquarters, but we'll also need to build a transportation fleet. I'll make a Space Ranger ship to put in front of it. This is going to be lots of fun. That's the spirit. A Space Ranger ship shouldn't be too difficult to construct. For someone with your talents, you'll need glass, hardwood, and some iron ingots.
The number of friendly residents in this valley is quite impressive.
So let's go and get some iron ingots then. Because we have everything else, we're just lacking the iron ingots for this quest. So actually what we can do is just place down, a wooden crafting station. And we can make some iron ingots for this. With this recipe, we need 4 iron ingots for this quest. So let's do that. There we go. Oops. I decided to just put it away when I know I need to craft something. That's clever. Okay, there we go. It's being a bit slow. There we go. Furniture. Space Ranger ship. So we will go and make that. And we need to place that near to Buzz's RV. This is actually not too bad on size, which is good. And we can return to Buzz, who should still be in his RV. So let's see what he has to say. Oh, he's no longer here. Hang on. Where's he gone? Where has Buzz Lightyear gone? He's right here. Good.
Hey there.
Nice work, cadet. Now let's hop in and head out on patrol. I made the Space Ranger ship to your specifications, so it's kind of small. It's going to be a tight squeeze for me. Ah, yes. I see how that could be a problem. Also, you're not exactly ready for a special, for official Space Ranger duties yet. Before we do anything else, you need a proper uniform. I understand Scrooge McDuck is in charge of commerce around here. I suggest you speak to him. Okay, so let's go and talk to Scrooge McDuck, who we know will be at in the plaza. He always spends his time there. Always there trying to rip people off. So we will go over and see what he has to say.
I need to talk to you.
Still not manning his shop. This is weird for Scrooge. Hey, Corey, what are you in need of today? I need to requisition a Space Ranger uniform. It's essential for my new role as a cadet. That's a tall order, Corey. I haven't got anything like that in my regular inventory. You'd better off wishing on a star. Of course, for the right price, and if you bring me the materials, I'm sure I can make you so that it'll do the trick. First, you'll need to make some navy blue dye. For that, you'll need some blue falling persimmons, some blueberries, and coal. Okay, I'll get you some navy blue dye. What else? In addition to the navy blue dye, I'll need some fibres, softwood, and a topaz to pay for my services.
Thank you.
Okay, craft some navy blue dye. We will do it at the crafting station in Scrooge's shop. So let's go and do that. Functional items, navy blue dye. There we go. And then we need 15 fibre, 15 softwood. Oh, I was going to say, don't tell me I only have 2 softwood. Surely I have more. Okay. So we're going to have to go to our floating island where we have all of our storage. So we will head over there in a second. I just want to see how much softwood I can get from the plaza right here. While we're actually in the plaza, just because I know I have depleted a lot of my supplies of softwood, so I would rather like to try and save what little bits of softwood I do actually have. So let's do this. We'll just pick up some softwood that we see lying around the plaza. So we will pick some of these up.
I feel great, tanned, rested, ready.
And we can see, actually, we might have enough just through picking up softwood. We may actually find that we have enough for the quest anyway, which sure would be nice if we can get enough from doing this. There we go. We'll just, oops, I don't want to get the fish. I don't want to get fish. Thank you. So we can do that, and then, is he selling hardwood? I think he's selling hardwood. But he's also selling fibre, so we'll do that. So we just need to go and grab a topaz now, which we will go and do from our storage island. So we will go, not that way, just over here to get some topaz. To pay for his services, apparently. As I say, always ripping people off. That's a shiny topaz. We need normal topaz. There we go. And we can bring the materials back to Scrooge McDuck. So, is he still hanging around outside the shop? Yes, he is. So we will give him all of that. There we go.
Greetings, neighbour.
Well, bless me bagpipes. A topaz just as I asked. Thank you, Corey. Now, let me work my magic. And here it is. One Space Ranger uniform. Straight from the Touch of Magic machine in my shop. Okay, there's multiple items. Thank you, Mr. McDuck. My pleasure, Corey. I better put this uniform on before I go back to Buzz.
Just so you know,
I went and used 15 softwood, 15 fibre, and a topaz for this. This is the worst uniform I've seen. Definitely scamming us out of stuff, I think. Definitely. Right, return to Buzz, who is coming over our way now. Buzz Lightyear, hello.
Hello. Anything to report?
Corey, you look ready to take on any threat to the galaxy. Do you feel as heroic as you look? Yes, I really feel like I'm part of the Star Command. That's because you are, Cadet. At least the version of it we're creating here. Thanks to your enrollment, there's someone to hold down the command post while I go on my first patrol. I'll let you know if I encounter anything suspicious.
Success.
Okay, so that is another quest done. We are going to get back into our normal outfits, which we have saved as a preset. There we go. And we can change straight back into our usual clothes. So what other quests do we have that we can do? We've got a quest with Cogsworth, which we could do, or we could go and do some quests with some of the Mickey and Friends characters. Just give me a second. Okay, I think we will do a quest. Should we do a quest with Daisy? I think. Oh, actually, what level is Goofy? Goofy, where's Goofy? Goofy's actually level 10, so should we do a quest? Should we do some quests with Goofy? Where's Goofy? Can anybody see Goofy? Ah, there he is. So let's go and meet up with Goofy so that we can do at least some of his quests for his quest line. Where is he? He is over. He was coming out of the sunlit when we got there.
Hi there, pal.
How's it going? Photographic memory. Howdy, Corey. You caught me in the middle of a new project. You caught me in the middle of a new project. I've started a scrapbook for us. It'll be a way to look back on all the fun we've had. And to jog the old memory if the forgetting comes back. But making a scrapbook sure takes a lot of creativity. I'm super creative. Gosh, that don't surprise me. You always struck me as the creative type. I am always creative. Like, this is why I play games like this, is because we are really creative. So, say, why don't you take some pictures of the village for our scrapbook? It'd be great if we had some pictures of plants.
Great to see you.
So take a photo of an apple tree, a raspberry bush and a banana tree. So we can do a picture of both of them here. There we go. And then we just need to do a banana tree. There we go. So, we will head over to the beach and we can do the banana tree. Which we just need to take a picture of it. Oh, actually, we could do a picture right here, actually. We just need to talk to Goofy. So, what we will do is go and speak with Goofy. Gosh, these plant photographs are great, Corey. How about trying something trickier like animals? They're harder to photograph because they move around a lot. You should find some squirrels in the plaza and rabbits in the meadow.
Gosh, look at all the great stuff.
Okay, so we just need to find a squirrel in the plaza. Which is meant to be quite easy. This is usually quite easy
It's
to
so great to
do.
have friends you can count on.
However, I'm not seeing any squirrels. Where have all the squirrels gone? Ah, there we go. Take a photo of a squirrel, and we just need to find a rabbit in the meadow. Now, these are going to be worst to photograph, but I want to know. Right, purely for scientific reasons. Absolutely not because we are really lazy. If we take a picture of a rabbit, it works. You can actually be lazy on the Quest, and instead of just finding a rabbit or a squirrel, you could just have them hang out with you and take a picture of them, which makes it so much easier. So we've got some great pictures, but it feels like something's missing. I know, we have plants, but we don't have any pictures of flowers. To be ashamed to miss all the pretty flowers in the valley. There are lots of dandelions and falling penstemons in the plaza, and in the meadow there are daisies and rising penstemons. Those penstemons are in lots of places. You should be able to get pictures of them.
Oh, I just
Okay.
love sunshine.
I really hate how many times I had to say that the penstemon. It's a really awkward word. But not a problem. So, green rising, white and pink falling, dandelion and red daisy. So, let's see what we can get from this. So that does the... Oh, that did quite a lot actually. How has it done a green rising? Where the hell was there a green rising penstemon? Unless there's one like literally over here somewhere. But yeah, I don't get how we got that. Okay, well I'm not going to complain. So we just need a white and pink falling penstemon, which is in the meadow, in the plaza. I don't even know how we did red daisies either. Right, that one. There we go. Return to Goofy to show him your photos. So, as we saw Goofy, he was just around here somewhere, so we could show him the photos we have taken.
Perfect day for sailing.
Let me just see where he has gone. When Goofy wants to, he could go quite far quite quickly. Okay, where's Goofy gone? I wish there's a way you could just search for a villager. Because Goofy's kind of disappeared. Me have a look around the map. Ah, there he is. He's in the plateau. So let's go over there. And we can return to Goofy to show him our photos.
Gosh, I could use some help.
Wowzers, look at all these beautiful photos of our valley. You were right, Corey, you are super creative. We're off to a real good start with this project of ours. Okay, and there should be another one there. Sure, hope you're taking a break from time to time. Dinner with a friend. Hey there, Corey. I want to invite my pal Mickey over for dinner. Would you help me get everything ready? Sure sounds nice. Oh boy, this is going to be the best dinner ever. I want to make us that with fresh seafood. Let's go to the beach and catch some fresh scallops, shrimp and clams.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we can pick up clams and pick up scallops, and we just need to get some shrimp from the beach. We only need 2, so this shouldn't take long. So hopefully we can do this quite quickly. Hello to everyone that is watching the stream. Wonderful to have you here. If you are enjoying it, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. It does help us out massively. So let's go and try and do this fishing. So there we go. We have got something catching there, and it should just be a shrimp because it is a blue one. Oh no, we got is that a kingfish? It was a kingfish. Okay, so annoying that it was fresh seafood. The wording is really annoying because that means we actually have to fish for shrimp as opposed to just using what we already have. But never mind, not a problem. We can do it. We can do exactly what is needed. So let's go and do this one. There we go. So we need to catch 2 shrimp. So let's grab this. And it was a kingfish again. Right. This isn't going well. This is not going well. It's meant to be really quick to get shrimp. And I mean, it says catch fresh seafood, so I guess it won't work just grabbing it for a chest. We might have to see, though. If we can't get any shrimp, we might have to see if it works getting it for a chest. We will have to see. Right, okay, that's not working. Let's just see. Will it work? Will it work? Okay then, so can we just use shrimp that we've caught before? I'm guessing no, but that being said, it is marked with the thing. No, it doesn't class as catching it. That's a shame. I was hoping. Okay. I was hoping we could cheat, but we can't. So I suppose we will be sensible and we will try and find some shrimp for this quest. And we do have a blue one, a little blue marking there. Do we think I might have to actually just change the offset time of day if it gets too dark when it goes to 9 o'clock. Yeah, if it goes to 9 o'clock and it gets quite dark, I may offset the time of day just so it's not too dark for you. We will have to see, because I know these guys can get very, very dark. So, yeah. The plan for the rest of the week, by the way, in terms of the streams, will be live tomorrow, 8 PM Pokopia. Then Friday, 3 PM on Minecraft. And if you do like creativity, we will be being very creative tomorrow on Pokopia as we begin to lay out our village. But let's go and speak to Goofy.
Good to see you.
All this fresh seafood's going to make a great meal, but it takes more than fish to make is that bouillabaisse? I don't know how to say that. It's gotta have tomatoes and some other vegetable. The recipe's pretty flexible. Would you go pick us a vegetable to add? Here, take the recipe. Okay, we don't need the recipe, but we'll learn it anyway. Just so we get it out of our inventory. There we go. And we need to just cook yeah. Cook that. Right. Shall we see? Can we cook it on the brick fire oven? The brick oven. We can. So a bouillabaisse. That's how we're going to say it. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. I think we need to cook it twice, don't we? Yeah, twice. There we go. Bring the bouillabaisse to Goofy. Goofy. Goofy, where have you gone? He's still on this island. Okay, he's hiding from us. Quite well, to be fair.
How you doing today?
Okay, we will give him the bouillabaisse.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Corey. It sure was fun fishing and cooking with you. Oh boy, Mickey's gonna love this bouillabaisse. I'll tell you a secret about cooking and why I wanted to make it. The more fun a dish is to say, the more fun it is to cook. Yeah, okay. You're not gonna get me repeating it that many times, Goofy.
Hey there.
Howdy, pal. Photo fever. Fervor. Favor? Okay. Hey, Corey, remember the scrapbook you helped me start? Well, I thought we should add more stuff to it since you discovered new parts of the valley. It'll be fun and it'll help us if the forgetting ever comes back. Sure, let's do it. Great. I figure we should start with important landmarks. There's a whole lot of them. The giant willow tree, the elephant graveyard, Uncle Scrooge's store, Remy's restaurant, and we can't forget the Dream Castle.
Works for me.
The Sunlit Plateau's elephant graveyard. Okay. Right, so let's do this. So we need to do the giant willow tree. Does this class as it? No. I was seeing how close we needed to be. Okay. Right, let's go into the glade then. We'll be sensible to go into the glade, I think. So we'll do the glade, and then we could do the plaza stuff, and then we could go and do the plateau. So we've done the Glade of Trust's giant willow tree. So let's go to the Sunlit Plateau's elephant graveyard. Oh, hang on, no. We'll do Scrooge and Remy first, and the Dream Castle. I wonder, can we do these two in one image? What do you reckon? Does it work? It does. There we go. And the Dream Castle. Does it need to be inside the Dream Castle? Hang on. There we go. We've done the Dream Castle. And so the Sunlit Plateau's elephant graveyard. So I don't actually know what the elephant graveyard is. Oh, hang on. Is it just this? Is it just that? It is. Okay. Talk to Goofy. Goofy. Look at that. You got all our majestic landmarks. I'll add it to the scrapbook. Now, what else would look good in our book? I know. How about if you take pictures of the pillars you found? Those seem important. Probably should start with the first four. The pillars of friendship, power, courage and trust. Or just take a picture of all of them. Because they're all just on the island now. So we can go and do that. I'm just going to offset the time of day a little bit. It was already offset, to be fair. So hang on, that's a bit too bright. There we go. We'll go to 4 hours offset, which would put the time, in terms of the graphics, that puts the time at approximately 5 PM. In terms of the time which we've just set the graphics to. Because it is 9:05 for me right now. So I imagine if we put the graphics to where they're actually meant to be, it's going to be quite dark. But let's do this then. Talk to Goofy. Who has disappeared once again. Goofy, there you are. Right. Let's go get on a horse over to Goofy then.
Timon and I are the
Here we go. Look at all those fancy pictures in our scrapbook. Makes it feel real official. Gosh, I think our scrapbook's almost complete, but it's still missing something. It's authors? Hey, that's just what I was thinking. A selfie of the two of us together. If the forgetting ever came again, I wouldn't want to forget our friendship. Oh, and let's make it a formal picture. That means you'll have to get a hat too. My favourite kind of hat is a silly hat. I'll put on something a little silly for our photo together. Take a selfie with Goofy. Because we, of course, have our Stitch hat on. There we go. I love the fact that Lee's just taking his hat off. Should we have Tinkerbell fly? I don't know why I'm adding motifs to it. It's just fun. There you go. Goofy's got a brother in the image. Right, okay. Let's stop messing about. And we can show Goofy the photos. Oh, that's a great hat. Just what our scrapbook needs. I'm real happy we captured this memory in a picture. And we can make even more memories for the scrapbook. After all, that's what life is, isn't it? Making memories. Okay, so photo favor. So let's go and do the next quest, Scrapbook Blitz. Corey, you sure took some great photos. Our scrapbook looks real professional, but I just realised it's missing an important part. Can you help me? Sounds fun. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We got pictures of plants and critters and landmarks and even a picture of us, but we're missing a picture of other folks. I want to add photos of my best pals, Donald and Mickey. And you should add pictures of the folks you love. Okay. How many villagers? 6 villagers. Should we go up and stand here then? And let's get Goofy. He should be here. He could do that. Come on, let me do Mickey and Donald. No, it won't let us do Mickey and Donald. Why should we not be allowed to do Mickey and Donald? I mean, that's just not fair. I was going to try and just do one image, but never mind. I mean, we've got Mirabelle in the photo, which is nice, so we'll do that, and then we can get the fairy godmother over. However, she's avoiding the image of it. Go on. There you go, stand there. Right, okay, so we'll do a picture of us 3 like this, of those 3 like that. Oh, we got 5 pictures there. But we didn't manage to get Donald or Mickey. Okay. Where are Donald and Mickey? So, let's see. Are any of them actually outside? Doesn't look like it, so let's have a look in here then. So Daisy's in the shop, Sanders is in the shop, Minnie's in the shop. So it doesn't look like they're in the shops. Oops. So where are Mickey and Donald? Where are they hanging about? Where are they being? Hang on, where actually? Genuinely, where are they? Because they're not in any of the restaurants. Right, okay. Let's... Donald. Donald's in his house. Mickey? Right, okay. They're both now in their homes, which is okay. We can deal with that. So let's get a photo with Mickey.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
Right, okay, let's do this. Oh, I wanted to get a photo with Pluto in a better position. Pluto, there we go. Mickey messed the photo up. I was going to get a really nice photo. Never mind, they messed the photo up. Right, okay, let's go and get a photo with Donald then. Donald Duck, who should be in his house, so let's go and get a photo with him. There we go. And we can return to Goofy. Wow, look at everybody. Our pals really make the scrapbook feel special, don't they? Gosh, I think it's ready to show folks, don't you? Absolutely. Well then, I'll let you find a nice place to put it, and I'll call everyone to come see. Okay, thank you, Goofy. We'll find a place to display the scrapbook. Should we just display it? We'll display it over here, I think. Out of the way of anything. And there we go. We have all of our friends here for these snapshots. And there we go. That should be the quest complete.
How's it going?
Now that we've got the scrapbook put together, I'm not afraid of forgetting anyone. Here, why don't you keep hold of it? I know you'll take good care of it. I've got to take my hat off to you, Corey. You did a terrific job. Hey, you know what? I'm even going to give my hat to you. As thanks for all the scrapbook help. Don't worry, I got a spare. Okay, so we have done all of Goofy's quests. I believe all the way from his level 2 to his level 10 quests have just been completed. Let me make sure I've got a live feed. There we go. So, what else shall we do? Because we've got obviously lots more quests. What level is Donald? Let's have a look at what level Donald is. Donald's level 9. Shall we see? Daisy's level 10. So we could do all of Daisy's quests. Which we have already actually done some of them. But shall we see if we could get Donald to level 10? Where's Donald gone? Donald has gone to the Glade. Okay. Let's go to the Glade and speak with Donald, who's having a tantrum. Donald's having a tantrum. Right, okay, let's hang out. Just give me a second. I just need to put my device on charge. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to sort that out, otherwise we would have lost the stream. which we of course don't want to do. So, what are Donald's favourite items for today? Catfish, red luminescent flour, and potato and leek soup. Okay. I don't have any of those. Should we give him a meal and see how that does? Yeah, not much. I didn't think it would, to be honest. Let's see if we can catch him a catfish. We can give him a nice, fresh catfish. How about that? Right, there we go. So, so let's see if we can find a catfish in any of these ponds. The catfish spawn in gold ripples. If we can't, then we'll just find one. We'll just get one from our chests. Yeah, there's a lack of fish in the meadow, to be honest, so he's not going to get a fresh one. He's not going to get a fresh catfish. He's going to get like a 3-year-old catfish. It's really healthy for the fish. Right, okay. Catfish. Right. Donald Duck. 1 catfish. That did really well, actually. That was quite a good thing. Do we have, randomly, a potato and leek soup? No. I thought it'd be best to just check just in case. But it doesn't look like we have any. So that's fine. Right, okay. Red luminescent flower was the other one. Which I believe is from Eternity Isle. So let's head over to the storage for that and see if we have any of the red luminescent flower. We absolutely do. I was going to say we do, and then I realised it was the wrong flower I was hovering over. Right. I have something to give you. There we go. Donald Duck is level 10. So, let's see. The quest we have for Donald Duck is his level 4 quest. Okay. A fishy dispute. Hey, Corey, will you help me settle an argument with Goofy and prove that I'm right? What's the argument about? Goofy says he once caught a catfish in a lake, but there aren't any catfish in lakes. Right, Goofy doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know as much as you, that's for sure. Exactly, he doesn't know anything about fish. If he thinks catfish live in lakes, everyone knows catfish are from the ocean. I think catfish are lake fish. What? Go. Now I have to prove you and Goofy wrong. We're going to the ocean to catch some catfish. And you better look like a real fish person. If we catch a real catfish, it'll splash all over. You don't want to get wet. Here, put these waders on. Okay, green fishing waders. A fishy dispute. Catch some fish in the ocean. So, hello if you are just joining the stream. Hope you are enjoying the stream. So we're just going to go and catch some fish in the ocean for Donald Duck. So we will just go and we're just going to catch as many as we can get. Seafood does count on it, which is useful. Let's go round this way and catch some fish. And I completely missed the fishing spot. So let's catch this fish here. There we go. And we've got another one just over here as well. And we're definitely not going to get a catfish, which is what Donald wants to prove we can get, because they definitely spawn in lakes. They're not ocean fish. So let's go over this way then. And we have another fish right here. Oops. I've messed that one up again. There we go. So we will catch this fish. Hopefully we will manage to get the 10 fish quite quickly. And as with when we did the quest with Goofy, I will upload this as a video probably in a few days. Depending on when I have a chance to get the stream downloaded and edited. Because obviously we will cut out all this fishing. So yeah, we'll have to see when those go up, because I don't know when I will actually get a chance to do the editing for it. But we've done 6 fish so far, so let's go and get fish number 7. There we go, fish number 7 done. Just need to catch 3 more fish. So there's one right here. So we can catch this, and they are specifically for ocean fish for this quest. So definitely need to make sure that we are actually fishing in the ocean. I'm just gonna actually eat some of the herring. There we go, and let's go over here and see what fish we can get for the last couple we need to do. Just need 2 more fish from the ocean. There we go. So let's fish this one in the ocean, which will be fish number 9. There we go, and let's go and find one more fishing spot to make the 10th fish for this quest. Come on, we only need one more. We might just need to fish in the middle of the ocean, just like this. And there we go, we are going to catch the last fish for this quest. And it's a here and there fish. Talk to Donald. We caught a whole bunch of fish and none of them were catfish. Maybe Goofy was right. That's impossible. I promise I saw a catfish just over here the other day. Follow me. So follow Donald to where he saw the catfish. And we're going to fish this. Catch the catfish. A time capsule. So we'll give Donald a time capsule. What? You found another one of the time capsules I hid around the village? Give it to me. Whack! The lid's screwed on tight. Just gotta twist it. Here, I unlocked it. You open it. Okay, let's head over here then. Just so we can open this. And it gives us another piece of the puzzle. So, talk to Donald about what we have discovered. I'm starting to remember what was hidden in that time capsule, Corey. And if Merlin was there, it must have been really important. What did he tell you? Oh, drat. That part of my memory is still foggy. I also saw a place on the Sunlit Plateau. Do you know anything about that? I must have hid something there. Something important. We've got to go see. What about the catfish? Catfish can wait. Let's go to the plateau. Okay, so let's jump on our horse and head over to the plateau to find the location from the memory. So let's head over this way. And we will find the location that we get to see in the memory. We'll just bring the memory back up for us. There we go. Okay. So it's going to be that middle image. So let's have a look. Well, there's 3 images all relating to the plateau. And one of them is actually near the bridge, or near one of the bridges, so perhaps it's going to be down here. Oops. Let's maybe get off our horse so we don't get rid of all the mushrooms. Thinking about it, we don't want to get rid of the mushrooms. And we just need to see if we can figure out where this is going to be.
Hey there, pal. Come here.
Let's try having a look again. Hang on. So the third image is definitely at a bridge. The third image is definitely at a bridge in the plateau. The second image where we actually see the capsule is a little bit away from the bridge. So maybe like here somewhere. Or perhaps down the other end, the other bridge. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything come up about where we're meant to be. And there's no fish about. Hang on, is it this? No, that's just the night shard. Because I would have thought if it was good, if we needed to fish something, it would have been a golden ripple. It normally is. So let's see. Yeah, it's not that. So let's see down here then. See what we have. But I'm guessing this is just going to be a fish. Yeah, okay. Is it this? Is it going to be this diggy spot? Nope, because that is just dream shards. Right, okay. So we need to finish this quest. We need to figure out where the location actually is. Because currently we are not really seeing much that would hint at any quest being somewhere nearby. Which you would usually think. Usually it has something to say where the quest is. And there just doesn't seem to be that for this. Because there's no diggy spot or anything around where it would appear the actual image is from. Let's have a look then.
Remember now, always play nice with the other kids.
Okay, so I just went online quickly. I did get an exact location, but it's definitely a diggy spot in the plateau is what we're looking for. So it's definitely going to be somewhere we need to dig is what we're looking for in the plateau. So let's have a look. See if we can figure out where we need to dig something up, because we've not seen it yet. We've seen a couple diggy spots, but they've not been for the quest, which is a little bit awkward, but not to worry. We will find it at some moment soon, hopefully. Let's have a look around here again.
Gotta say, there's some nice folks around here.
I can't find where we need to dig for this quest. Right, let's go over here and see if there's anything over here that we're not seeing. I mean, to be fair, we've made it more difficult because there's so much stuff in the area. Because we've placed down so much stuff in like this, but in this biome, trying to find anything's probably going to be difficult.
Good to see you.
Okay, right, where is this? Because I'm definitely not seeing a diggy spot anywhere, to be honest. I am probably being really stupid, but I can't see it. Right. Where is this diggy spot for this quest? Because obviously I have done this quest before on a previous game, but I don't remember where the diggy spot is for this quest. Okay, right, seriously, where is this?
This place is the capital.
Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. So what we will do... right, okay. So what we're going to do then, we'll end the stream there. And then we will find that either in a video or a stream at some point in the near future when we have figured out where that is. So thank you very much for watching the stream, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.